Hey Red Zoners, JR here. It's pre-release time once again. Today we're opening the Hour of Devastation pre-release kit and a couple of extra boosters. So let's get to it. Now, as usual, we didn't play in the pre-release just so we can open these packs in time for you, in time for your pre-release. I heard that the set EB wasn't that good, but we'll still try to get lucky, maybe get an invocation, and you know, have some fun. The box is just your usual pre-release box. Again, the sarcophagus looking thing, and let's see what's inside. This time no fancy opening thing like you have to press and things like that. Well, since I pulled that out, might as well look at it. Adored Pouncer, 1 in a white, double strike, 1/1 with Eternalize 5. Eternalize is the new mechanic in the set. It essentially lets you sort of embalm the creature, play it from the graveyard, exiling the actual card and creating a token, but this time it makes it a 4/4. So it essentially becomes a 4/4 double strike. So not bad. I've seen the value. Last time I checked the value of the card, it's not that big, but I think this card's gonna be quite good. I mean, it might not be that expensive, but it's still a good card. And let's see what else we get in the pack. Well, this is actually a really nice spin down life counter. If you remember, we really liked the Amonkhet spin downs. This, I think, essentially is a red version of that, rather ruby looking thing. And I think they in the storyline this kind of material is called something, but that's not something I remember at the moment. But yeah, it looks really nice. Could probably sell it for maybe a couple of dollars. Okay, booster packs. So we'll set aside the 2 bonus packs for now, and of course you get 4 Hour of Devastation packs and 2 Amonkhet packs, like you would get from any second set pre-release or sealed event deck, or sealed deck I mean, or sealed tournament. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's start with the Amonkhet packs. If we get something nice. We might do a deck build later if the pack is nice, but we're mainly focused on what we get. Commons. Nothing special in uncommons. Ooh, Dread Wanderer. A card that's made famous by the zombie deck. I'm not sure what it's worth though. Maybe a couple of dollars, 2.5 maybe. Yep. And let's put aside everything else for now. Commons and commons. Second Amonkhet pack. I guess pulling a Dread Wanderer isn't that bad. It's not great, but not that bad. Ooh, 4 planes. Commons. Oops. Accidentally showed the rare, and it's a Dispossess. Let me try to focus that. Yep. The one we needed to counter Marvel, but now that's banned. I guess that's maybe $1, maybe half $1, and nothing special. Right, now we get to the Hour of Devastation cards. I'll probably have the values posted on the screen if we pull something really nice, but for now we can probably take a look at the cards and, like what they do. So you still get the tokens like what you did in Amonkhet, that but now it's exerted and it an eternal marker. I guess that's nice. I wonder if they still have like a token copy of when you eternalize something. That would be nicer compared to just putting eternal over it. I guess they do, but it's maybe they included this because you would need it to play properly in the pre-release. Okay, so look at the commons card because they're just commons. Uncommons, and I'm not sure if any of these are expensive, but So we get 2 lands and Driven to Despair. Driven to Despair is driven. When in the green, until end of turn, creatures you control gain trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Not bad. Despair is an aftermath card. Until end of turn, creatures you control gain menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. That's 1 in a black for Despair. It's not bad. I don't think it's gonna be expensive, but it's a good card. Could have some value. Doomfall. Choose 1. Target opponent exiles a creature he or she controls, and target opponent reveals his or her hand, and you choose a non-land card from it. Exile it. Not bad. I mean, it's not good. Cost 3, but well, okay, maybe it is a bad card. Put that there. Next, Hour of Devastation pack. And I'm hoping we get a masterpiece just to make things exciting. Comments. Okay. Now we get to uncommons, and this is a Grixis land, but you have to pay 1. I guess that's not that bad for it's limited. When Crypto the Eternal enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life, and it doesn't come into play tapped. I guess it's not that bad. It's not gonna be expensive or anything, but not that bad. Doom Diviner, 1 and tapped and untapped desert you control, you gain 1 life. I guess that's kind of like tap 2 lands and gain a life. Not that great. And Dagger of the Worthy. That is creature gets +2/+0 and has afflict 1. Afflicts when it's blocked. It deals damage to the other player. Well, player loses life equal to the afflict number. In this case 1. Not a good card. And our rare is Dream Stealer. 2 in the black menace. Whenever Dream Stealer deals combat damage to a player, that player discards that many cards. So as a 3-mana 1/2 with that ability is not that great, but when you eternalize it for 6 for black, basically when it deals damage, the opponent discards 4 cards. I don't think this is gonna be standard playable because Eternalize is so high. It might be a sideboard card against control. I don't know, but yeah, doesn't look too good. So we're looking for Nicole Bolas, you know, or maybe, or at least a mythic, you know. We'll see. Beautiful Servant is back. Isn't this the same card? It is, right? That's weird. Same card in 2 sets. A Braid. I think this one has value, and Hollow one, I'm not sure if this thing has value. It's a cool card. It might be worth something. I guess it works in those decks that you like discard cards to draw and things like those. But even then, it's just a 4/4, so it's not really that great. It could be worth something. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing this might be just $1. You shall see in your screen. But we did get a Braid and Consign to Oblivion. What does this do? Return target non-land, so it's Boomerang. Oblivion is target opponent discard 2 cards for 5 mana. Not that good. Quarry Beetle. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Return it. I guess this is kind of good if you have fetch land, you know. And it's a 5 mana 4/5. Kind of standard playable. Not really that great though. We don't know yet what decks are gonna be good post Marble World, but you know. Ooh, another full art planes and a Dream Stealer Eternal token. So token. So they do have those. I imagine they could be like flip cards, but you know, it might be confusing because you have to exile the actual card, but you know, so they look like this now. Yeah, that's fine. What else? This is the last pack from the actual pre-release kit though, so I'm guessing if this were your pre-release pack, you won't be that happy. You probably have a great black deck or something though, like black green. But yeah, I think that's a land. I'll not look at the uncommons, and there you go. Scavenger grounds. Tap for colorless. 2 when tapped and sacrifice the desert. Exile all cards from all graveyards. I guess this might be modern playable. So this is something that the Eldrazi decks could probably play if they. I'm not sure if those decks have spaces for utility lands like this. It could be a sideboard card, but then again, you know, Relic of Progenitus draws you a card and things like that. So I'm not sure. It might be. There might be some sort of combo for it, or it. I mean, if graveyard decks in standard become a thing, it might be playable. So those are the sorry about that. So those are the Arab devastation cards. They, to be honest, don't look that great. And I don't know, maybe that's why the set doesn't have too much value, or maybe it's because we didn't pull anything great. Well, let's look at the bonus pack we're opening. Hopefully find something nicer. Let's just go straight to the rare. We did get the foil. It's a foil uncommon. Devotee of Strength. 2 in the green, 3/2. We'll pay 4. Guess plus 2. That's a nice limited card. It's not gonna be worth anything though, sadly. And the rare is, I think this is the demon. No, Torment of Hailfire. X black. Repeat the following process X times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card. So let's see. You pay 3 mana. Sacrifices. I guess it might not be that good because your opponent gets to gets to choose whatever what he or she wants to do. But you know, if it's some sort of a ramp deck, I guess it's great. If it's against control deck, both discarding and losing life is bad, so I don't know, this might be a good sideboard card. It might have value, we'll see. Well, you've already seen that in your screen. Obelisk Spider. Whenever Obelisk Spider deals combat damage to a creature, put a -1 counter on that creature to infect, except it doesn't have infect. Whenever you put -1 counters on the creature, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. 3 mana for a 1/4 though with Reach. Might be a sideboard card, although might just be not playable. Right. Search your library for a card and put that card into hand. So it's a tutor for 5 that can cycle for 1. That might be something, but I don't think it's gonna be worth anything. So, last pack. I hope we get something. I mean, this whole thing would, assuming you played in a pre-release and went 2-0, this is what you get. I don't think you're getting your money's worth. So you might have to 4-0 a pre-release, or be really lucky because it looks bad. I mean, value-wise. Well, I mean, we don't have Pro Tour data yet because the set is new. This is just a pre-release, so we're not sure what cards might go up. But As of now, the card values look bad. Crook of Condemnation to pay 1, exile target card from a graveyard. No, I mean 1 in tap. And 1 in exile Crook of Condemnation. Another graveyard hit card? Weird. Claim to Fame. This is the one. This is one of the uncommons that might have value because of the Dead Shadow decks. Let's try to put that thing in focus. Because it's black. Return target creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So, you know, and it doesn't do anything else. No exile, no create a token or anything. Just returns your Dead Shadows, Tarmogoyfs, and Snapcaster images, right? And Fame is 1 red, an Aftermath card. Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. So I mean the Fame thing is relevant when you're using that shadow aggro, but Claim by itself is, you know, good. So yeah, they're saying Grixis Dead Shadow is gonna be really good after this card comes out. Well, the deck is already good, but this will make it a lot better. But people are saying that they might just ban Dead Shadow because of how good it will be because of this card. But then again, even if they ban Dead Shadow, you could still have like a Snapcaster value deck with this card, and it's still gonna be like a free Snapcaster and another card. Like if you have 4 mana, you could claim Snapcaster Bolt. That's still gonna be good, right? Anyway, let's get to our rare, and it's another uncommon, which is not good. Rare is a Mirage Mirror. 3 mana. Pay 2. 3 mana artifact. Pay 2. Mirage Mirror becomes a copy of target artifact, creature, enchantment, or land until end of turn. Is that card good? It could be, you know, against some decks it might be. Target artifact, creature. I guess in a combo deck, right? I mean, like a combo deck where you need to obey a specific card. Like, yeah, it could be worth something. I mean, it could be used, but I'm still not convinced it would have too much value. Maybe like $4, 4 or 5 max. I'm thinking at the moment this is probably worth like 1 or 2. So, from what do we know, this is like not worth a lot. Well, let me give me a moment and to compute how much these things are worth, and you know, we'll talk about that really quick. Okay, so we're back. So these cards kind of bulk. These cards which are tradable rares and claim to fame around 225, so this is like $8. These two are worth around $3 each, so that's 14. And PR foil Adorned Pouncer at the moment is worth around 4, so that is $18. And some lands, you know, what was that? What were those worth? $8 for 4 of them, I think. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so let's say this is like worth maybe 15. No, we're like 18, right? Maybe $20 for everything. You normally spend $24, 28. Now $28 for a pre-release. For us, we went 2-0. I mean 2-2, and we got like $20 off of it. So that might be because we're just unlucky. We pulled like 0 mythics. Yep, 0 mythics, and just a rare pre-release card. Well, I guess that's $4. That's fine. And we lost. They're saying the set EV is bad, the expected value from the set, and they're saying you're gonna lose money every time you open the set, packs from the set. But that's because we're not sure of the value of the cards yet. And or that might also be true. But yeah, but for today we did lose money, so but it's so good. We had fun. So and if you want to see a deck build of the seal deck, comment in this video, and maybe I'll do one if I remember the cards. But yeah, but otherwise that's it. Again, this is JR for the Red Zone, and good night and play more Magic.